Good morning, everybody. I'm out here west of Sundre, about 40-minute drive west of Sundre on the Highway 734. I'm just off of that on the Pine Needle Road. I like that name, Pine Needle Road. But yeah, it's just a little oil and gas road. Got the car. And I'm going to climb Marble Mountain, which is up and behind me here. And I'm gonna head this way, up this quad trail. See, a truck drove up here, but probably not too far. No, last time I was up here in 2021, it was January 16th, I think. And the quad went all the way to the top and broke trail, but yeah, there's not much snow. We got a little snowstorm last weekend. Remember my last hike, I was out this way and there's no snow, virtually none. So, a little snow to deal with, but I'd say it's not bad. Sun's just starting to come up. It's 8:30 a.m. A few minutes ago. Birdie. Yeah, it was a nice drive out. Got the full moon setting and the sun coming up behind me. About 2-hour drive from Calgary. A little chilly. Car's reading -9 right now. Again, it was all over the place driving out here. Actually, like, about a kilometer that way, I was reading 0. And then it all of a sudden dropped down to -9. So, yeah, beautiful sunny day. And it's supposed to warm up to about 6 degrees later. So, we'll see how it goes. Lots of deer tracks. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue up this way for a little bit. Yeah, I can see Marble Mountain up there. Not a big mountain by no means. The truck stopped and some kind of tracked quad or something went ahead, so maybe I'll have tracks to the top, who knows. Yeah, I was gonna follow this for about a kilometer, kind of paralleling the Pine Needle Road, and then turn up in the woods. Can make a loop. There's a direct line going right up that ridge. Never went that way because I followed the quad tracks last time. It's longer but not as steep. I'll see when I get up to that intersection what I want to do. Looks like some good wolf tracks. Possibly a dog following the quad, but I don't know. Good chance for wolf. So, like I say, gonna continue along here for a kilometer. Chilly on the fingers. I did see a sign when I turned onto the Pine Needle Road, said active trap line, snares set. So, probably wouldn't want to bring your dog up here when the snares are set, I wouldn't think. But I don't have a dog, so not for me to worry about. Little chickadees. I saw my daily partridge. 2 of them just flew off. Yeah, it's a little chilly. Chilly on the fingers when I'm recording, so definitely using the gloves this morning. Toque. Winter coat. I don't think they'll last too long. Pretty flat so far. Nice bridge crossing the frozen creek. Yeah, now I'm getting some sunshine. Ooh, it's very nice. Marble mountain. Peak back there. Beautiful morning. Definitely glad I chose today. It's supposed to be a little cloudier tomorrow. Could be winds both days. We got the Chinook blowing again, so hopefully it doesn't get as windy as my last hike up Baseline. That was kind of crazy. We shall see. Okay, a lot of trees until you get to the top, so fairly sheltered. Still haven't met the 1 kilometer mark yet. Working my way along pretty straight. Yeah, I'm at the 1 kilometer mark. Just came to a 4-way intersection. That's the way all trails shows you to go up. More direct route. I don't know. Might come down that way, but I think I'll take the longer, easier way around. You can see the quad probably came down that way or up that way, and looks like he did a loop, so I should be following tracks hopefully the whole way. I was gonna park just down there, save the kilometer hike, but yeah, what the heck. Looking at my last recording from 2021, I did, what was it, 10.5 kilometers going up this way and back this way. And about just under 500 meters elevation gain, so yeah, it's a decent day. Ice under this snow. Probably track down from the quads and then more snow on top of it. But still pretty good traction. Lots of wolf tracks. I picked up a big moose or deer. Human tracks. Chickadee maybe. Oh, again. Oh wow. Okay. Looks like a bird got taken out. Maybe it was a grouse. Funny though, I don't see much of the predator tracks, so might have been the humans. Oh yeah, so I'm kind of gonna go up over top of that hump and up that way to the peak. A little longer, not as steep. Already warming up. Dude. Oh. That's why. Chinook winds are coming. Hopefully they don't get too bad. Alright. I'll follow this for a little ways up through the woods. I'm starting to get some mountain views to the southwest. Looking back kinda. Not really much more wind, but it sure blew in the warmth. That and the sunshine. Loving it. Well, toque and gloves are off, baseball caps on, jacket's unzipped. Definitely a lot warmer. I've been going uphill too. On a bit of a flat spot now. Just about 2 kilometers done. Cruising along pretty good. Been following the cutest little deer tracks. Must be just a young one, so tiny. See a few big sets too. Yeah, mostly deer tracks and squirrels. I don't think I've ever got one of them on film. My app says it's a red pole. Must be a female. I don't see much red. Where'd she go? Nice. Well, I just came to an intersection. I'm at about 2.5 kilometers, so halfway point, I guess. Just looking at my map, and that goes up there not too far and turns around. This here trail can take you down around a little bit of a longer loop down through that cut block and back to the main road. And this is the turn I'm taking, the right. Gotta go down a little bit. That's cool, just saw some red poles. I don't remember ever seeing them before. So that's kind of neat. Heard of them, just don't recall seeing them. And it must have been female I was seeing because there's no red on them. But anyway, let's see I think that's the first hill I come to. Up there. So, gotta go down and then up, up, up. She's straight up. Again, I don't remember. Maybe there's some trails off to the side that go around for the quads to make it a little less steep. We'll see. Like I say, I'm quite sure this guy went all the way around. So. Yeah, not far up, and there's a bit of a intersection. This trail goes around. You could keep going straight up the steeper stuff, but I'll stick with the ATVs and a little longer, but less steep. Yeah, that's quite the hill. Destination, Marble Mountain. And a little hill up there you can go up if you wanted probably, but that's the track I could have came up. I came up that one, just like that. Get some more mountain views. Nice. Beautiful. But yeah, definitely got the blood pumping. But not too bad, a little bit more of a hill and then across the ridge and up to the top. Awesome. Nice and quiet. So far, winds are pretty good. Lots of birdies, a couple squirrels. Yeah, it's very nice. Yeah, peaceful. Big buck. views just on the side of the hill. And I'm pretty much at the first high point. It's all treed in. You can see a little bit to the east over there. And then just down here, I should be turning right along the ridge. Winds are picking up. Still not horrible, but I'm in the trees too. Like we're gonna stay away for another half hour. But we will see. Yeah, so trail continues to the east, I guess. Lots of cut lines and oil and gas exploration over here, right? But here's my right turn. Yeah, pretty much following the quads the whole way. Yep, now we're on top of the ridge, heading over to the main peak. I think it's mostly forested till we get near the top. Too bad, there's some beautiful views down that valley. Well, trucking along here. Another little intersection. I'm taking the right. Quad went left and must have turned around. Came this way too. Yeah, pretty easy going now. Flat, tiny bit of down if anything. And be a little bit up before I make it to the final high point. Nice. One tiny little hill to go. So I think I'll do up my jacket and my hood. I hear a little wind, but doesn't sound horrible, so I'm not going to bother with the mic. You'll have to put up with it. Yeah. Just going to stop here and, like I say, get geared up. I'll see you up the top. Nice. Dirt bike made it all the way to the top. Pretty good for winter time. Someone lost some Sharpie. Oh yeah, not too bad. There's the wind. Beauty. Windy, but not bad. Views to the east. Views down south. West. Big beautiful mountains. Yeah. Whew. Marble Mountain, Summit 360. That's baseline, an old baseline. Just see the tower. I don't know what's coming out in the camera or not, but just see it poking up there. Corkscrew Mountain. Idlewaddle Mountain, or Idlewaddle, or weird name on that one. Limestone Fire Lookout. Guess that's Blue Hill probably there, I would imagine. Another fire lookout. See the road I came in on down there. I'm parked kind of just over here. I came all the way in along here. And up that hill. Top, and then across. And up this hill. Pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna get out of the wind for a minute. Just down below the summit. The summit's like right there. Just enough to get out of the wind. Still got a pretty nice view down to the south, southwest, and to the east. Yeah, great day. Can't complain. When I think of Marble Mountain, I think of Newfoundland. You got a ski hill named Marble Mountain. Never been there. It's the only province I haven't been in is Newfoundland, but I hope someday. Yeah, it's pretty nice sitting there in the sun. No gloves, baseball cap. Can't complain. I got invited by some friends to go camping up by Abraham Lake up that way this weekend, but my van's not running right now. I pulled the engine and transmission out last weekend. Transmission's out getting a rebuild, and I got a rebuilt engine to go back in. A bit of an upgrade. It still had lots of power, but it was leaking oil, leaking transmission fluid. Smoked a bit when you started it, and a little underpowered, so figured it'd be a good time of year to take it apart. Probably be about a month before I get my transmission back, but he's pretty busy. But it gives me time to get everything cleaned up and everything swapped from my engine over to the new engine and back in place. But yeah, fun project. A little bit intimidating. I'm no mechanic, that's for sure, but I picked up a little bit over the years, and YouTube, of course, is very helpful. Got some friends that are a little bit knowledgeable to help out too and stuff, so yeah. Hopefully be all good in the end. Let you know in a month or so. Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. Good day to be out in the woods. I just checked the temperature. Closest town is Bearberry. Oh, it's a hamlet. It's not really much of a town. That's a great name, Bearberry. But it was -9 out there still. But definitely not here. And like I say, probably higher you go, maybe it's warmer, I don't know, but I would say it's 2 or 3 degrees right here. Very nice. Didn't bring a coffee, forgot my thermos. Oh well, got a few snacks. Have a cheese tea biscuit here and relax for a little bit before I decide which way to go down. Yep, can't complain about that. Beautiful views, fairly warm, not too windy, sun shining, happy guy. Well, yeah, I think I've decided I'm going to take the shorter, more direct, steeper route. I mean, the quads and dirt bike went up and down it, so too bad. And I never went that way before, so something different for me. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Like I say, it looked pretty straight cut line, but might be some side trails that go off and around. We'll find out as we go. I think there'll be more sunshine over here too, maybe. That's yet to be determined as well. She said dirt bikes are pretty good. The snow is a foot deep here almost. A little hazy. Not too bad. Yep, I'll just keep working my way down here. Doesn't take long going down this loose snow. I can just kind of slide down. It's nice. Going down quick. Got beautiful views though so far. Loving it. Slipperier in the quad tracks I found, so just staying off to the side in the loose snow. It's been good. Well, back down in the trees. Kind of a little side trail here, not too steep. Steeper sections down that way. Found a perfect bench Mother Nature made to sit on. Isn't that perfect? Like, honestly, like it's like perfect bench height and everything. There was a couple branches sticking up. I kicked them off. Beautiful bench. Anyway, no time for sitting around. But yeah, the wind slacked up pretty much. Down the trees here, it's really nice. The old pine trees. Dirt bike took the steeper route. I'm following the ATV. I know he'll get me back to my tracks. So he's quite sure down there at the bottom he went all the way around. Now I'm positive. That's nice in here. Kind of on a bit of a ridge. I'll come down here and turn to the right and pretty much straight down the cut line, I think. Oh yeah, it's a cut line. So straight. We're not going all that far, but it just keeps going and going and going. Just going down to the bottom, down there. I just came to a crossroads. My cut lines keep going down straight, pretty steeply. Then I crossed the dirt bike track. We came up this way. Now, that looks pretty boring that way. I saw the dirt bike track heading up. So, I should be able to follow it all the way back to my car. There's no trail marked here, but not far over, there's another trail on my map that goes down this ridge. So, yeah, I think I'll go this way. Looks like a nice, well-used track. So, say that cut line was kind of boring. Just going to take me right back down to the same spot and have to walk back that first 1 kilometer. So this way here, it's pretty well going to be different the whole way. And maybe not as steep, who knows? Yeah, the dirt bike made it up, but he made it up some pretty crazy stuff near the top too. So. Alright. Right down the side. And down that way. This little rocky ridge. I gotta go check it out. Since I'm here. A little bit of exploring. There's the trail all the way around it. There. This little rock cropping. You see a dirt bike trail down there. Yeah, definitely more of a hiking trail. Careful. Never know what's under that snow. Loose rocks or ice. Yeah, I like this. I don't know if I didn't see the dirt bike track, I don't know if I'd bother with it, but see, I know I saw that down by the car, so should be able to follow it back. Alright, that's great. Dirt bike got up it, I'm sure I can get down it. Here I gotta slide on my bum. Very nice. No wind. Amazing. Love it. This is alright. I'll continue along for a ways. Yeah, I like that way down. I think it'd be my preferred route if I come back again. I would go this way. I'm not far from the car now, really. Just back there, I can see the power lines that run around along the road. So, and there's a dirt bike again. Some gross tracks, probably. Yeah, it's beautiful. I just checked temperature again, it's 0 in Bearberry now. And it's got to be 5 or 6 here. I'm pretty much ready to take my coat off. Awesome. What a day, what a day. Even closer than I thought. There's the road right there. And there's my car right there. Perfect. That worked out great. Excellent loop. Oh, what a day. Took my jacket off just back there. It's gorgeous in the sunshine. Some vitamin D. You can see there's a bunch of deer hanging out here, scraping up the grass. Lots of tracks. Thought it might have been wild horses, but I don't see any horse tracks, all deer track. Over here too, they scraped a bunch. Busy. Oh, yeah, oil and gas road. It's a little rough, but I mean gravel, right? But they plow it, so that's the main thing. Oh, see a truck down there. Probably the quad I heard at the top when I was up there. Lots of quad trails out here, which make perfect hiking trails in the wintertime, if you ask me. See, I didn't run into anybody the whole time, so perfect. Got myself a Starlink Mini for Christmas. Just running it off a Makita drill battery. I got lots of those for my work, so powers it for like 5 hours or so. I got other options of powering it too, but yeah, it works really good. So no more, oh, I gotta wait till I get back to cell service to check my final distance and stuff. I got Wi-Fi right here, anywhere as I want it. That makes sense for me, for the amount of time I spend at a cell service. It's fast. Faster than my home internet, so can't complain. Loving it so far. I throw it up in the sunroof of the car while I'm driving. Plug it into the cigarette lighter and got Wi-Fi back here in the woods as I'm driving around. Not that I need it while I'm driving, but why not? Just check the temperature in the car. It is plus 13. -9 to plus 13, that's what, 22 degrees. Not too bad of a climb in what, 3.5 hours? And honestly, like, I got a long sleeve shirt on, but I could be in my t-shirt easily. In the sunshine with no wind. It's gorgeous. So nice. Boy, that snow's bright. Had to put sunglasses on, tried it without sunglasses, and yeah, no, squinting the whole time. But yeah, great hike, really enjoyed it. Just over 7 kilometers, so definitely a lot shorter to come down that way I did. Like I said, last time I went up and down the same route I went up, and it was just over 10 kilometers. And just about 500 meters elevation gain, but this time's just over 7 kilometers and just over 400 meters elevation, so just what I needed on a beautiful Saturday. Is it ever nice? Should have brought a camping chair to sit here for a while. But yeah, Marble Mountain, perfect winter hike for you. But yeah, not too much wildlife, but a few different birds. I think I saw a couple squirrels and that one buck. I don't know if I caught him in the video or not. I'll have to try to zoom in and see if I got him. But yeah, pretty quiet. No people. That's great. Yeah, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure.